Всем привет, мы продолжаем прохождение Masquerada Songs and Shadows. В прошлой части мы немножко подрались на дуэли. И посмотрим, что будет дальше.
You're saying that she's...
Who's right?
Cicero.
Well, someone's been quite...
Holy. What? His name?
Are you joking?
Vasco, enough, please. We have more important things to talk about.
What's the matter?
What Oli saw at the Misted Isles triggered something. Memory.
He patched it up?
And more. There was text that had been inscribed onto it. His memory is returning.
Well, what does it say then? Anything about the artifacts?
It essentially reads a warning, written by the ruler of the Empire during the months before it fell.
Is this the same emperor who won the Civil War?
The one that championed that the artifact should be hidden, yes.
If this is to be believed, then he admitted that the war had been a mistake. And one by one, unprotected by our celestial boon, our cities fell to the other gods. The chaos of the land bred, and the war of the divine raged on.
Other gods?
In the scroll that Lucia gave you, we learned about a chaos that consumed the lands, that we suspect led to the cataclysm.
Well, there have been no reports from the neighboring regions about rampaging divines, and Umber is a godless city, so...
To those in times not yet past, if among the bones of my people, you find our legacies. If those legacies still give you strength, know that the schemer, Brayog, still lives. And if one god can survive, know that he might not be alone. Do not follow my mistake. Reclaim the schemer's gifts.
Their legacy? The Masquerades?
The artifacts were a part of their god. It isn't a stretch to believe that the Masquerades draw their power from him as well.
And if he's still alive somewhere...
He might not be the only one.
And the threat of a cataclysm is real.
Ages. Lucia was right.
There's more, Cicero. The images.
The artifacts?
Yes, look.
A tree? A singing tree.
It might explain how it's been alive for so long.
We have to go. Two of you, stay here. Look after the Fae and... Oli, when he wakes up, get him to tell you where the last artifact is. The rest of you get ready.
Вы все двое, да.
How is he doing?
He'll be all right. Takes after you quite a bit, actually.
Why do you say that?
There's a determination in the way he moves, an authority in the way he speaks.
Is that a compliment?
He's rather malodorous, too, in case I haven't mentioned. How's that for a compliment?
Almost too kind from you.
Go on, Cicero. I'll be ready in a bit.
You don't seem quite as fazed by the revelations.
What? Gods?
It's quite a discovery. That they might still live. Whatever that means.
I might perhaps be more affected if it were more affecting.
They're gods we're talking about.
And I know nothing about them. How am I supposed to let an idea influence me if it's still cloaked in questions? Whatever it is, we should leave soon. I don't quite enjoy sitting around like this.
Galden?
You were right. You said yesterday that you were concerned about how much bigger this investigation might get.
Now you see what I mean?
Do you think it might be true? That gods might exist?
What do you mean?
If they do, then religions can't all be lies, can they?
You're thinking about your brother.
Maybe there is a promised land. Maybe the Elysians got it right with Isharamo. Maybe I'll get to see him again.
Perhaps, but until then...
Right. We have work to do.
Интересное слово «шалимал». У индусов, так кажется, называются что-то типа коммун или монастырских общин.
Amadea,
I'm sorry.
you look a little pale.
I was just... Gods, Cicero.
Gods?
Alive. What does that even mean? That they walk among us? All the gods in the foreign religions are all just concepts, and now...
You can't be sure the term means the same to the Dementicate as it does to us. For all you know, Breag could have simply been a talented mortal.
A talented mortal who gives part of himself to create artifacts that allow us to bend the elements of the physical realm itself? Perhaps your idea of talented mortal needs a little redefining.
Listen, Amadea, we don't know enough to make any judgments. What we do know, however, is that out there are powerful artifacts that we need to secure. That's all that matters right now. All right?
Of course, you're right. I shouldn't be straying.
Good. Now let's get ready.
Итак, мы поговорили со всеми нашими напарниками. Наверху есть что-нибудь. Наша хозяйка, точнее жена нашего друга, но она не хочет говорить. А с другом мы уже поговорили во всем, о чем только можно. Да, маски, к сожалению, здесь не отображаются. Видимо, это связано все-таки со сменой машины. Что же, пойдемте.
You look like you're in a hurry, sir?
I am. The Hall of Songs, please. Right away.
Мы что, всех можем взять, желающих? Ну, допустим. Кальден и... Ты.
In the mural, it seemed like the artifact was in the singing tree itself. How do we confirm that?
If there is anyone who can tell us the history of the singing tree, it's Mira Bas. Hopefully she can tell us more.
But do you think she even knows if the...
Wait. Is that? No.
Это дым?
No!
Rough tide's coming.
Дактит, ладно. Тут ничего. Внутри.
Mask runners!
Так. Кольцо атмоса на нашу подругу. Не смогли.
Orlana, what happened?
Mask runners. They swarm the hall. I don't know why or...
Mirabos, where is she?
Over there, at the tree.
Get those you can to safety.
But
Look around you, Orlana. The hall is lost.
all right. Take care of her, Cicero.
Mirabos!
Это ее песня. Жутенько. Ни экспы, ничего. Тут тоже ничего. Мы пришли за вполне конкретным человеком, и без него мы отсюда не уйдем. Что же, продолжаем. У тебя все хорошо с концентрацией.
Mirabos, we have to leave.
The tree, Cicero.
What?
Their leader. She's ascending it. They're here for something.
Stay here. I'm going up.
Cicero.
Tend to your songstresses, Mira.
Be safe, Cicero.
Тут что-нибудь происходит? Вроде ничего. Ну, поднимаемся наверх. Телопесенница. Так. Значит, раздражение, пожалуйста. Еще бой выигран. Вперед. Кажется, Лючи сейчас придет конец.
You have put your faith in the wrong forces, Cicero.
Lucia, stop.
Do you see now what you could have gained? Do not let him follow me.
Lucia!
Weapon at the ready!
Так, кольцо на... Амадею. Так, раздражение на Чичеро. Тут что? Мы, конечно, в погоне, но это настолько заскриптованная игра, что не жалко потратить немножко времени на обследование уголков, тем более, что здесь есть много скрытых записей. А что с деревом? Оно жило? Листья красные, а так непонятно.
Ready yourself.
А это что такое? Новые чернила. А, нас здесь не было. Мы спускались с другой стороны. Понял вас. Так, пожалуйста. Нет, не на тебя. Тут ничего. Спускаемся дальше.
That should be the last of them.
Good. Now quick. No. No! No! Mira.
My boy,
Hold on.
my time is long over.
Mira. Please.
Sing a good song for me.
Mira. Mira. No! No!
Кто-то за это ответит. Мы идем в боевом режиме, кстати.
I've got your backs.
Мы идем в переулок.
Lucia!
Don't stop.
You were right!
What?
You were right! About the cataclysm, about the artifacts! I have seen enough for myself to believe.
You understand?
I don't want there to be another cataclysm.
We are on the same page, you and I. I knew you would see it.
Our goals are the same, yes. But you cannot achieve them this way.
No, 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 no! You are so close to understanding!
Wake up and look at the fires, Lucia! What will you be saving? A ruined city? Mirabas is dead because of you!
The lady has...
The lady does not have it figured out! You said she has a plan for me. How can you believe that when I am standing against you? She is not a god, Lucia. She is as fallible as you and I. You know she was born mortal.
No! You are wrong! She plans to unite the city.
You have just destroyed the one thing holding it together!
You are wrong! Why is the seed in my hands and not yours? Get to the White Spire. Give the command. Seal the streets and don't let them follow me.
No! Damn it!
Let's make them regret this.
Так. Воду. Так, раздражение. Да, метки тут не поактивируешь.
must stop her!
You've seen the power she wields, Cicero. We cannot...
We must try!
But the coach!
The coach cannot move through the collapsed streets. We go on foot. Tell the twins to find a way to the registry and meet us there.
Акт 4. Пустующие тропы.
Ages.
We were too late.
No. No, 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 no! Tristan! More behind!
Spear point!
У меня есть достаточно способности, которые активируют метки, кстати.
Cicero!
Ну что ты хочешь, командир? Это еще что такое?
We need to get out of here. Cicero, focus! We've lost it, Cicero. The spire is gone. There's nothing you can do. We need a place to go.
Seymour's throne. What? The crown needs to come together. It's the only way.
But...
Apologies, sir. Oh, ages! You found a clear road?
Is that?
Toads!
Yes, yes, sir, we did.
Take us to Seymour's throne. Now!
Cicero, what is going on? Cicero, talk to me, please.
We lost the Hall of Songs.
What do you mean, lost? Cicero!
Destroyed.
What?
How did you lose the spire?
Avestus wanted to make sure Lucia hadn't survived the sunken star. Sent out Portieri to scour the rubble. I told him not to, but... Mirabas? Cicero?
She's dead, Tristan. Mirabas is dead, as are most of the songstresses. The singing tree has been defiled. We've lost the spire, and we're up against a madwoman who has the power to create masquerades. And the only way we're going to be able to stand up against her is if we unite a city that's been broken for as long as anyone alive remembers. That's what's going on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Cicero, about the sunken star.
I don't want to hear it. You almost killed me. I don't think being silent is too much to ask for. Stay here. I'm going inside. Make sure it's safe.
Safe from what? The throne's been empty for decades.
Just stay here.
Это бывшая база канцелярии, оставшаяся от демитикатов. Да, но здесь, похоже, никого нет. По крайней мере, так кажется.
Cicero.
Как они нас нашли?
Tiziana.
Oli. He woke up, and the first thing he did was rush out of the estuary.
You refused to speak to us, focused only on bringing us here.
Here?
That triangle that you saw in the mural.
St. Maura's throne.
We weren't expecting to see you here.
She has the seed. It was in the singing tree. She got there first.
Ages.
The hall has been destroyed. Mira Bas is dead.
What?
No. What is left for us?
The only way we stand a chance against Lucia is by bringing the city together.
You intend to unite the guilds?
Yes. I'll take 2 of you. We will secure the throne to make space for the crown. The others must go to the guilds.
How are you certain they will listen?
They must have heard word of the chaos by now. They will want an explanation.
And if they don't?
Make them.
And the knife?
We will deal with that after the throne is secured. With or without the artifacts, we are nothing without the support of the guilds now.
Then make your choice, so we can act quickly.
Я делаю тот же выбор, что и раньше. Мои 2 любимцев. 4 очка навыка. Что я могу, кстати, на них взять? Это немножко регена. Так, концентрация. Так. Здесь все уже различно, надо брать новое. Давайте вуали. Урон лучше. Так, у Кальдена. Теперь вот это восстановление. Ну, такое. Радиус берем. И мы здесь уже ничего не доучим, ладно? Тебя, девочка. Давайте. Вот эти 2 навыка.
Tristan needs some space to take care of Avestus.
Faye, of course.
Ну, конечно, Фэй, да.
Hold your ground.
Так. Штука создает вуали на нашем пути исследования. Понял вас. Я начинаю уже не любить, честно говоря, вот эти вот спрятанные вещи. Они немножко отвлекают от сюжета. Ай. Что это? Но по сути ультимативная способность есть только у Чичера. Остальные не успевают ее зарядить. Бои слишком быстрые. Интересно, что к счетчику их использования привязано достижение. Вообще тут довольно много всего дали. Маскелину, чернила. Довольно неплохие вещи. Мы уже на троне Сеймуры. Тут, да, тут почти ничего. Прекрасно. Но вроде бы у нас уже все достижения на количество есть.
Should be the last of them.
Should.
The Masquerades are being created.
Yes, my lady.
The White Spire has been taken. Our powers grow by the second. And yet...
You never told me how he fit into your plan.
It is sufficient to know that all is well.
That is not good enough.
It must be.
The blood of my people is on my hands. Our culture is in ruins because of me.
You love this city.
More than you know.
And if it falls, when you had the chance to save it, have faith, my child.
По-моему, великий нельзя. Палата Чичера. Акт 4. Погружение в бездну.
I can't believe they actually agreed to come. How are you?
Fine.
I mean it.
So do I.
Word is hit the streets already. People aren't sure what to do, now that the Hall of Songs is gone.
Is Vasco finished with Oli?
I don't know.
Call him in.
Is there anything else you need?
No.
Какая-то у него большая рука. Кисть руки непропорциональна. Непропорционально.
Where is he?
Scouting the premises, looking for the entrance.
Into what?
This place was a prison, back in his days. The knife is somewhere inside it.
But he's told you what it does?
The Dementicate believed that the artifacts were Viennav, physical representations of various aspects of their god, Breag. The heart was a representation of the ideal that was free will. By itself, it achieves little, but when paired with purpose, it can work wonders.
Like create Masquerades.
Yes, with the seed, which was an embodiment of progress, of growth. Just those two artifacts are enough to create Masquerades from souls, to help them ascend.
How do they work?
Like any other Masquerade, with the heart and the seed on a face. All it takes is some mental effort, some will, and...
And we turn into Masquerades?
Yes.
By the light. How are we supposed to stand up against something like that?
The knife.
Yes. It is the counterbalance. Instead of progress, it is stasis. Instead of growth, it is death.
Death?
In a permanent sense. Using the seed gave their souls motility. From Fey to Mist, and Mist to Fey. They'd never truly die.
And the lands would be filled with Fey, too. They would just keep coming back.
Which is why the knife was sent down. With the heart, it has the ability to destroy Masquerades and Fey, and leave nothing behind.
That doesn't help us.
There's more. The seed and the knife have properties on their own as well. In line with its purpose of progress and growth, the seed enhances the bearer's soul, expands and deepens the connections they have with Masquerades.
I witnessed Lucia branding Earth in the Hall of Songs. She's supposed to be a firebrand.
And the knife?
It is the idea of death or stagnation. By itself, it grants stasis of the soul. Prevents it from ascending, as it were.
It'll stop us from being turned into Masquerades?
Yes.
Then that's our answer. We need the knife if we're going to stand up against Lucia.
And Oli will lead us to it. Once he remembers where the entrance is. In the meantime...
Sir, the Crown's gathered. They're waiting for you.
I'm on my way.
Тут не пройти. Вот тут. Ребята из гильдии судей. Синяя гильдия. Эту гильдию не знаю. Портьери. Тут какое-то оружие. Здесь, по-моему, переделка. Ага. Что здесь есть? Меньше урона, здоровье. Одни чернила осталось найти. Не знаю, 2% здоровья и концентрации, пусть будет и то, и то. Что здесь? Одной гравировки нет, двух гравировок нет. Давайте ру поставим. Ладно, давайте так. А здесь что? Респект? Нет, не хочу респектиться. Идем к короне.
It's true. The streets are rife with the knowledge.
The city is in shock. We need to assure our peoples that everything will be all right.
All right. The nexus of our history, the sole thing in this city that binds us together, has been desecrated.
By mask runners, no less. We should have seen this coming.
We did, 5 years ago, and we quelled it then.
You call this quelled? This is what happens when we allow ourselves to be governed by such a pathetic body.
Please, Varpravia, that is not what we're here to
Вот-вот.
discuss.
Oh, that is exactly what we are here to...
Enough. The Inspectore has arrived.
Это объединение 6 гильдий. Которое было нужно для борьбы с теми, кто масок не носит. Между прочим. Они все сопровождаются своими людьми. Поговорим.
Finally. Please, Cicero, this room has been desperate for a voice of reason.
And an explanation.
What do you know?
The Hall of Songs has been defiled by mask runners. The singing tree is bleeding, and most of the songstresses are dead.
No word on why or how they managed to do that.
I have told you already. It is because of the way the Registry has oppressed them.
Do not be so quick to absolve yourself. As Masquerada, you are just as responsible.
Both of you, enough. Fill the air with any more of your vitriol and there will be no room for explanations. Go ahead, Inspectore, please. Is Pravia right about the intentions of the mask runners? It would make sense, seeing as how they've already claimed the Spire as their own.
For some of them, perhaps, but as a whole, no. They are not acting out of vengeance. They are in pursuit of power. The destruction you see is merely collateral.
What sort of power is there to be gained in dishonoring our culture?
The power to create masquerades.
What?
There was an artifact in the singing tree left behind by the Dementicate.
That allows them to create masquerades?
Yes.
Impossible!
All right, let's assume we believe you. Why did they storm the Spire?
To prove their power. To intimidate you, the Crown, into obeying them.
There! Vengeance!
No, they have other reasons.
Your lie is running thin, Inspectore.
They believe it is necessary for the city to come together to stand against another cataclysm.
Another cataclysm? Are we of the same mind here?
As in the event that wiped out the Dementicate thousands of years ago?
Yes. And they are willing to spill rivers of blood if it means getting the city under their thumb.
They're insane.
Fanatical.
They actually believe this? That they're going to save the city?
With every fiber of their being. And unless we stand together, the mask runners are going to swallow the guilds one by one.
And if we stand together?
We need to reclaim the White Spire.
No.
Pravia!
Don't you see what this is? A fabrication, based on our ignorance of the old world. Created to gain the Registry our aid, simply to reclaim the throne that they've lost.
По-моему, она агенты этих масочников, дактитов.
The truth is simple. The masked runners rebelled, struck out at the heart of the society that's oppressed them, and finally pooled their wits together and claimed the Spire as their own. Now the scum of the White Spire have woven a tale in an attempt at winning back their control over us. But to that I say...
It is true.
And here I thought you'd lost your voice.
Fabio, what do you mean? All the Inspectore speaks of, it is all true.
How can you say that?
I've had an agent that has been traveling with him. I've heard her accounts, and at first I was skeptical as well. But give it some time and you will come to see the sense in it. It explains some of the mysteries of our land.
So you've known about this for a while, then?
And you kept it from us?
We were supposed to be better than this, Fabio. I acted in the interest of my people. You would have done the same. You acted in the interest of your guild. The people of the city are your people. That is what the crown is supposed to stand for. Stop! I understand I have wronged the crown by my actions. But all is shadow under the light of the present.
Fabio, you believe him?
I do. And if you could, for a moment, put aside your Altus pride and admit there are things of the past you do not know, Pravia?
I will not commit to a deluded fool's plan.
Да. И что теперь будем делать? Остальные это, наверное, согласны действовать. Будем догонять?
The city needs you. This is about more than just the registry. More than your pride. Please.
You will not win my people over with lies.
Cicero, the Altus are leaving. Cicero? Where are you going?
To gather an army.
Мудрый шаг. Этим надо было заняться чуть раньше. Тут, по счастью, ничего не появилось.
Raise the call for your people.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Did you change her mind?
No, but us sitting around despairing isn't going to either. Any more time we give the Dactytes is time for them to strengthen their army. We need to stop them quickly. Altus be damned.
Inspectori, you of all understand the DHA's stance on the Altus, but even I know that they have one of Umber's strongest armies.
You are the leaders of the city, the people who are its custodians. If you will not stand up for the land you call home, who will?
Sunken stones, he's right. What of you, Cicero? What are your plans?
Lucia has 2 of the 3 artifacts. I need to find the last one. It will give us a better chance against her.
Then come. We all have work to do.
Ages be with us all.
You did good.
We're 1 guild short.
We're 5 guilds more than we had.
It's not over yet.
Да. Люди, которые занимаются прошлым, слепы к урокам истории. Крестная история учит тому, что она никого ничему не учит.
Lift mechanism?
The Mentacate had some fine technology.
And no one knew about this?
They did, they just didn't know what it was.
I suppose it's easy to pass it off as just another quaint part of history.
Does it know how to use it?
Shade?
Ages. Every hour I realize just how little we know about their culture.
Just their culture. Their entire world is a mystery to us, my dear. Their technology, their stories, their magics.
Focus, you two.
Right. So, it's a two-way mechanism. Oli's activated it so that it'll take us down.
Into the prison?
The son of the old emperor had once been housed here. He hadn't agreed with his father's turnaround on his view about the artifacts. But his father couldn't bring himself to kill his son.
So he locked him away for eternity?
Well, just until the cataclysm, yes?
2 of you can follow me down, along with Ollie. The others should wait up here, in case anything happens.
Ну и кто вы двое? Ну, все тот же отряд.
So, now what? All right.
Первый уровень. Ох-ох-ох.
Ages. This is enormous.
Where do you think the knife is?
Start looking and we'll find out.
What's happening?
Brace yourself!
Cicero!
Все живы.
Are you all right?
It's not the first time we've jumped from falling rocks.
What happened?
One of the supports must have given way. Damn, that was supposed to be our way out.
The stone of the prison's made of umbrite. There's no way to brand it.
Hang tight, Cicero. We'll find a way.
Веревку.
I'll be here. Of course. Come on. The knife isn't going to find itself. We've got this!
Надо бы не стоять, конечно, в этой эошке, но ладно.
I thought the throne was supposed to be free of Fae.
If things were the way they were supposed to be.
I suppose you're right.
Так, я могу... О, маскелины, кстати, отображаются. Глашатай пламени. Давайте вот эту маску более интересную поставим. Она, конечно, более дорогая, но это не принципиально. Отбегай. Отлично. Нет последней маски. Нет 2 масок. Здесь какие-то маски пропущены, похоже, что... Понятно. Значит, мы что-то пропустили. Возможно, мы что-то пропустили в предыдущих частях. Да. Новая гравировка. Такс. А здесь мы были, да? Да, это уже зачищенное помещение. Активируем. Второй уровень. Такс. Так, врубаешь опеку, ты врубаешь кредо. Так, ты лечишь себя. Так, леди, а вы тоже приходите к нам в гости. Так. По-моему, надо убивать аддов. И ты, да, ты тоже идешь убивать аддов. Нет, так, ты идешь тоже по аддам. Ты еще и неуязвимый. Так, Кальден. Понятно, так. Судя по тому, что ты лечишься. Аддов надо бить первыми. Так, у тебя 46% здоровья. Так, вы отбегаете. Так, ты активируешь. Так. Кальден, беги, ты тоже беги. Давай ты надломом пройдешься. И пробуешь поднять Кальдена. А ты тем временем будешь бить босса. Так, и лечи девушку. Где она, кстати, стоит? Тага. Так, еще АД пошли. Так, ты неуязвимый, и еще пошли АД. Так. Чичера туда. Кальден. И Амадея. Так, давайте надломом. Призываем пехотинцев. Так, Чичера, добивай Адда. А, тут еще с третьей стороны пошли. Амадей, иди помогай. Ты добивай этого пехотинца. Так, Кальден, сюда, пожалуйста. Лечи Амадею. Так. Готово.
There, stairs.
It was guarding it.
Но я пока не хочу эту лестницу изучать. Я хочу обойти всю тюрьму, весь этаж. Так, тут ничего. Что-то есть. Еще одна маскерина. Тут ничего. Это, по-моему, последнее достижение на боссов.
It looks like a studio of some sort.
It's Umbric. Someone's been here before. Look around. See what you can find.
Точнее, это предпоследнее достижение на босса, по-моему. Там еще есть финалка. Или финалка и предфиналка. Вроде по списку. Пусто. Тут пусто.
Over here. There's something under the box.
Pages. Do you think this is it?
One way to find out.
Что это? Да, здесь не пройти. Поднимаемся.
Is that it?
Look at the walls, the carvings. This place is too manicured for it to be ordinary. And this must be it. This is our answer. This...
What is it?
Его здесь нет.
What? Cicero?
Что тут еще есть в записях?
What are you looking for?
We're missing something. Whoever was here must have moved it. Must have... Faye.
What?
These sheets. They describe the process of creating Faye and how they protect from her gaze.
Her gaze?
The lady. Impossible.
What are you looking for?
Tell me I'm wrong, please.
Cicero, what are you...
Razatov.
He was here? My brother was here? No.
Cicero!
Что он прочитал-то?
Tiziana! I'm here! Pull us up, quick! You two, follow me.
But the others?
Tie the rope. They can climb out themselves.
Cicero, what is going on?
Toads, the Estiguary, now!
What?
Now! We need to go faster.
Cicero, what's going on?
We have to get to the Estiguary.
I don't understand.
That room in the throne, it was Razatov's.
So, what?
The first day I arrived, I found a stone in his office. I gave it to Leventhus.
And you think... Aegis, no.
No, please, no.
Toads, get the others! Horseback!
On it!
Come out, you fool!
Get away from them! Ready yourself.
У них арбалеты есть. Так, а мне бы вас докачать, кстати. Такс. Кстати, у Чичера то, что не докачано, дикие угли. И пока больше ничего не возьмешь. Тициана. Докачиваем кредо, хорошая вещь. Отбрасывать не надо. Так, у тебя... Концентрация, ускорение восстановления навыков. Давайте больше урона. Давайте дополнительный порыв. Давайте усиление союзников. И достаточно. Внутрь.
Ven! No!
Cicero, what is...
Get up! Come on, Ven! Carlton, please!
Это так не работает.
Cicero.
No! Carlton! Wake them up!
I cannot, Cicero. I'm sorry.
Do something, damn it!
They are gone, Cicero.
Smoke must have taken them. No. I am so sorry, Cicero.
They were runic. They deserve a burial.
You know the songs?
I do.
У них третий артефакт среди, между прочим.
So sorry.
А третья могила.
Damien. Damien! Damien! Carlton!
Tides. He's still breathing. How is this possible?
We need to get him out.
I need to stabilize him, Cicero. Bring the coach. Hang in there, you.
А не нож ли у него? Акт 4. Знакомый путь.
He's in the infirmary.
How is he? Calden.
There's barely anything left of his body. I almost salted trying to fix him, but he'll live. Vasco says it's the reason he survived. According to him, his soul was in stasis. Seems like it's more powerful than we thought.
Are the preparations complete?
The entire building has cages all around. If my brother was right, then this will certainly stop the lady from seeing through.
And the armies?
The Luca, Sorelle, and Dieci are all here. The Cacciatori are trickling in. The Labores ranks aren't so full to comprise an army, but they're all here as well. Listen, Cicero.
What about the streets? Have they been...
Cicero.
We have a job to do, Calden.
We've been through this before. We can...
No, we haven't. We haven't been through anything even close to what's happening, Calden. The crown's waiting for me.
Еще какие-то записи из кодекса. Так, здесь нас ждут. Еще одна запись. Интересно, сколько мы уже открыли? 14, 15, 11, 12, 5. Ну, в среднем остается по одной. Ну, может, чуть больше. Но в каждой категории. Персонажей. Ну, почти. Ну, буквально по одной, да. То есть финал где-то не очень далеко. Хотя, наверное, он будет не сегодня.
I'm so sorry.
I doubt he can hear you.
Look at me. If you've ever needed a reason to gloat...
I have nothing to say to you.
I do. Will you do a shamed man a favor? I'd like not for my life to end with me shouting across a room.
The crown is waiting for me.
They can spare a short moment.
What do you want?
I have done foul things in my life. To get my title, my rank. I have sacrificed so much. Of things that were mine to sacrifice. And also of things that were not. But I did it all for a reason, Cicero. Always in the interests of the city. I need you to understand that. Now, I am fading. I might have survived the ordeal at the registry. But I am old. Even healing hands cannot reverse the toll of time.
Say what you must.
The registry is lost. The White Spire has fallen. Everything that I worked so hard to build up, gone. Just like that. And in its wake, all I can hear is a question. Was I wrong? Through all the years you've known me, watched me give up everything that I had for the city. Family, lovers, friends. I need to know. Was it all worth it? Please, Cicero, grant a dying man his wish.
Goodbye, Hephaestus.
А он жестокий. Как там было? Ты стал взрослым, Фродо, и жестоким. Этот кодекс, который исполнится буквально на глазах, конечно, немного раздражает, но в остальном все интересно. Пойдемте к короне. Сеймура.
So, that's that then? That'll prevent us from being changed into masquerades.
If what we suspect is true, yes.
And if it's not, then we're dead either way.
Enough wading in such red waters, please.
Zilya's right. It will soon be time to march, and we do not have heart to spare for foul thoughts. But do we have enough? The spire is practically impenetrable. It'll be like scaling a jagged cliff.
There are ways about it, Rex, I assure you.
I'm not speaking of tactical maneuverings, Valencio. I'm speaking of sheer numbers. From the reports, the force that we're up against comprises faction upon faction of masked runners. Do we know just exactly what we're up against?
We're outnumbered, aren't we? The masked runners are strong in number, yes. But we are trained in the Medea, and they are not. That has always been the advantage of the Masquerada, and it will be what wins us this battle, too. And what if... Luminary, if there are any concerns that you have. What if she's right?
She?
This Lucia woman that you've spoken of, and the Cataclysm. I mean, if we're going so far as to believe everything that you've told us, about that stone that you've got there, about what happened at the Hall of Songs, who's to say she isn't right?
Your words are bordering on treachery, Sevi.
Perhaps if I had some assurance that...
Mirabas is dead, and the Hall of Songs has withered. Is that not assurance enough that Lucia cares not for our culture? For what defines us as a people? Is that the sort of leader that you wish to follow?
I suppose you're right. Forget I ever said anything. Please. Perhaps...
Medea?
Cicero, the Dactytes have moved.
What?
The Laboris scouts saw them. A group has left the spire.
Prepare the defenses.
Not here. The Whispering Streets.
Why?
I don't know. But it was not a small dispatch.
Well, then we have to stop them, won't we?
Good. That's just what I was...
No.
What?
We're not going.
Why?
This is an opportunity. They're weakened. Their numbers are out. We must strike.
They are your brother's people, Cicero.
My brother is dead. And so is Razatov, and Lysandra, and Mirabos, and Ven. We're not going to the streets.
Cicero, please.
Leave us. We have things to discuss.
Cicero, what has gotten into you?
We need to make plans.
What we need is to...
Do not waste the lives of the Melicates, Elia. They have bought us an opportunity. We are going to use it.
Agreed. We aren't in a position to go around helping other masked runners, when we have enough who are trying to kill us. If the Crown would report their individual strengths, we can formulate a plan from there.
We'll be just a moment.
Amadea told us what happened.
Why aren't we going?
There's no time.
No time for what, Cicero? Your brother's people?
They could help us.
No. We stand a better chance now.
Please, what has gotten into you?
We have a job to do. The city is at stake and...
Tiziana!
Do you feel that? That is pain, Gavar. Wrap your mind around it. Be familiar with it. Now see. You are still alive. You can survive this. You must.
I tried. I stayed. And it wasn't enough. They died because of me. Mira. Then Livia. Because I was too slow. Because I was too stupid. Lucia warned me this would happen. She told me the others would pay. And they have. How can I live with myself?
We'll find a way. Together. All of us.
Now come here.
I'm sorry, Marshal. I think I might have gotten some blood on your armor.
I think I might leave it there. It's sure to be worth quite a bit when we win this war.
There. All done.
Where is she?
Out in the field.
I should go. Thank you. All of you.
Go, Cicero.
Какая куча экипажей здесь собралась. А тут что? Так, ага, здесь поговорить с тобой. А тут... респеки и прочие удовольствия. Я вас понял. Кстати, у Амадеи можно сбросить скиллы, хотя она вроде как отбежала.
You sound disappointed.
Honestly, sister.
Нет, а мы ничего не хотели. А вот да, для Кантадани такие сборы Маскерада это не полезно. Это правда. Ну что же, поговорим с нашей подругой.
Hey. Well, you're just going to stand there, or are we going?
What?
To the Whispering Streets. Where else?
I knew you'd come back.
Really?
Come on. Let's go.
Ну, поехали. Так, ты с нами, значит, и Кальден тоже с нами. Все просто.
My brother used to tell me much about the Malakate. The one thing he refused to touch was the Whispering Streets.
Because it was a place filled with secrets that, if anyone else knew, would have jeopardized our entire way of life.
I've been too familiar with that notion these past few days.
I suggest you get used to it. We're in for a lot more change. Ages, it's so quiet.
Perhaps the Dactytes haven't arrived yet.
All the better. That gives us time to get to the center of the ward. It's where Jezero will be.
You know the way?
No, it changes all the time. I'm going to have to call one of the lookouts. They'll take us through. In we go.
Ни души. Все спрятались. Идем.
This place feels so wrong.
It's by design. Every other night we have earth brands that go out into the streets and twist them. It keeps Portieri away from us. All right, time to get help. There we go. Anytime now. What?
Don't let them leave.
We've got this.
Это кто? Дактиты. Так. Девушку снесли. Ну ладно.
Going to have to find our own way through.
I've got you.
Так, пожалуйста, кольцо Атмоса. Мне кажется, нас сейчас убьют.
Thank you.
Так, это пустая локация. Здесь ничего нет.
Force my hand.
Еще одна маскерина, чистая. Такс. Значит, не сюда. Тут баррикады. Тут ничего, только переход.
I think we're on the right.
What in all the legacies is that?
Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves.
Так, Кальден, давай ты поднимешь Амадею. Нет, точнее, давай ты сначала подлечишь главного. И да, и вот теперь ты подлечишь Амадею. Ты пока Аёшку не жди. Так.
must be the new Masquerades, fresh as they are.
Aegis against such raw power. The Medea are barely going to be of any use against them.
Come on, we have to keep going.
Свежие маскерины позволяют им, дают им какую-то потрясающую силу, не такую, какую надо. Так, давайте идем сюда. Такс. А здесь что? Да.
Ready yourselves.
Давайте от этого жонглера пришибем. Больно. Так, Кальден, поднимай. А ты сдай огонь. Так, тут еще что-то. Так, это дорога назад. Ох. Тупик с чернилами. Кажется, это предпоследнее или последнее. Тут есть один выход. Это назад. И здесь есть еще две дороги. Давайте попробуем вот эту. Ты уже что-то использовал. Интересно. Так, чара мы лечим. Элементаль минус. Еще одна маскерина. Так, и у нас остается единственная дорога, которая ведет дальше. Что тут? Тела, баррикады и лестница наверх. Так, лечим Амадею. Да и Амадею вообще не мешало бы отбежать куда-нибудь. Так, Амадея, беги. Так. Готово. Здесь есть еще 2 дороги. Мне такое ощущение, что это тупик. Нет.
I'm ready.
Снялся на дактитом. Да, тут получилось не очень хорошо. Поднимем Адею. Тупик, да? Ладно. Тела и больше ничего. Так, Амадея, иди отсюда. Так, раздражение на Чешера. Порядок. Еще куча дорог. Здесь можно заблудиться. Здесь действительно можно заблудиться. Так, это, видимо, правильная дорога. Здесь пути назад нет.
Wait. Now you see what I've wanted for you, what I gave you the opportunity to receive.
You and your scum killed Lysandra.
She was bringing you down. Her broken heart blinded her to the opportunities I gave her to make real the dreams of the Mask Runners. Power, glory.
We wanted a world where we were free.
No! We wanted a world where the Masquerada understood what it meant to be like us. I am your door to that world. You've seen the power that lies at my fingertips.
Aegis. He sounds just like Lucia.
Think about it, Jezero. Think about what this choice would mean for you. Glory, power versus this wasteland that you've been living in. This power can free you of the chains of oppression, the shackles that we've all done nothing to deserve, but were instead born into. All that can come to an end if you let it.
And my people, you will spare them?
They will join us, of course. Be part of the dream that we've chased for so long.
You promise?
I promise.
Stop it!
Amadea?
Look around you, Ches. This is not what we're about.
You left us!
And I spent those years with regret.
What?
Those 5 years away from here made me realize how much a part of me the Malakate were. How much was missing without them.
Foolish sentimentality.
This is what we are, Ches. Turn your back on this and there will be nothing but pain down the road. No glory, no peace, and no freedom. That I can promise you.
The Herald was right. Get them!
I'll cover you.
Ну, поехали. Оглушаем. Добиваем. Так, Маликарта на нашей стороне. Хорошо. Так. Сейчас Амадея, вот она. Иди отсюда. Готово. Вот он не особо сильный. Так, отсюда мы пришли. Ладно, говорим снова. Ой, слышь, Ешера.
It's taken me a while, but I never should have left.
And you? I needed someone to hold this.
I heard what happened at the Hall of Songs. I'd say I was sorry, but I'd rather be honest.
It's all right. The Herald will pay for what she's done, though.
Cicero, what I said a few days ago about the Malacarte.
Have the sleepers awakened?
If you will have them by your side. Yes.
А вот здесь не очень понятная мотивация.
All the armies. I can scarcely believe it.
Well, try harder, my friend. This is going...
What is this? Cicero?
Help, Tristan.
You have brought murderers into our field!
Look around you. A field is empty, the pallet incomplete. We need them. The pride of the Masquerada have already cost us one army. Do not let it cost us another.
How am I to know that they will not stab my men in the back?
How do they know that you will not do the same? Look at them, Tristan. Their numbers pale in comparison to yours, to the same auras, and yet they come. If they, who have no chance of survival should you turn on them, are willing to trust in you, what excuse have you to withhold your trust from them? If you, for once, look past their masquerades and into their eyes, I promise you that you will find nothing but a mirror. These are people fighting for a better life, for their families. Now, they are willing to fight for their city.
I watched you knife the men and women that swore their lives to me 5 years ago. Now, I have the opportunity to avenge them. Do not make me regret wasting it.
Thank you, Tristan.
I don't know whether I should be relieved that you're yourself again.
You've got time to decide.
Not as much as I'd like. The Crown's developed a plan. You should hear it.
And I suppose he should too.
I'll see you inside.
Malacarte,
Among the Seymour. Weapons kept away, shackles absent. Ages. Sandra would be proud. Cyrus, too. It's like the second canticle.
After this, they will be treated like proper citizens of a land that birthed them.
If we even make it out. I see the Altis are absent.
But we have you.
I can only hope that is enough. We shouldn't keep them.
Fought anything like that before? Your people won't even be on the front lines, Seville. This is ridiculous.
What's going on?
Seville had men follow you to see what we're up against. What's going on, Inspectore, is that we don't stand a chance.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the Mask Runners. You saw them yourself. You fought against some of them even. Such savage manipulation of the elements. How in all the colors do you think we're going to stand up against opponents like that?
Calm down, Seville.
Calm down? How can I calm down when we're all throwing our lives away? We've established that they outnumber us, and perhaps before I might have thought we could have done it. But Armadia mean nothing in the face of such raw power.
Then what would you have us do? Lie down and allow them to take everything that we have? The loss of the Hall of Songs will be just the beginning if that woman has her way with the city. I assure you.
Then perhaps she should have her way. Seville. I did not mean that. I apologize. I think I need a moment.
Will he be all right?
He's not the head of the Dieci for no reason.
Whatever it is, we should get on with the plan. The only ones left to be briefed are the two of you. The Dactytes control the Pale Isle and the White Spire. Lucia is somewhere inside the Spire, but it would be impossible to reclaim if we charge through the Isle head first.
The Dactytes have claimed the area as their own. It will be impossible to outwit them. And impossible to crush them head first, with their strength and tactical advantage.
So how do you intend to get us across?
We plan to get you across. Our goal, first and foremost, is Lucia. Once she's taken care of and you have the heart, the rest will fall into place.
Хороший план.
What are you saying?
We need to split up. One force to assault the Pale Isle from the front, to pull the Dactytes away from the bridge that connects it to the Spire.
Assault the Pale Isle? There is only one bridge that connects to the rest of the city.
The Dieci will brand bridges for us and follow us over once the rest get across.
And the other force?
The Cacciatore, my people, and the Malacarte will follow you. We will travel under the Colara, all the way to the rear of the Pale Isle.
Under the water?
With enough water brands, it's possible. Take it from me.
After we get to the rear of the Isle, we will emerge and cross the bridge to the White Spire itself.
While the first force buys you time, hopefully the Dactytes will be too distracted to notice.
And what happens to you after we cross?
Well, if we can get through to the bridge and cross it as well, that would be ideal, but...
You don't think you're going to be able to?
No. Chances are the most we'll be able to do is hold the Dactytes up. Once you cross with enough people, we'll turn around and retreat. Come back the way we came, over the Dieci's bridges.
And if they follow you?
We'll collapse the bridges.
And if they brand their own?
Then we'll find some other way to deal with it.
This is insane!
This is necessary, Cicero! It is the only way we're going to be able to secure you a chance at Lucia. Once you deal with her and get the full set of artifacts...
There must be some other way!
Then suggest it, please! While you were gone, the few songstresses that remain came by to lend their strength as well. The Hall of Songs is gone, and they have little left to protect.
You've told the armies what they're going up against?
We will be doing that now. A small portion of our forces will remain here to keep the songs of those that march.
They are already being sung?
It will ease the minds of those that go into battle. They will fight better.
Cicero, perhaps you should take this time to speak with those close to you as well. you might not have many more chances.
I don't think I've had the chance to apologize yet.
No. I don't think I gave you one.
I'm sorry.
Duty above all else. That's always been the case with you. We are what we are. If I've learned anything over the past few days, it's that running away from that is a fool's errand.
It doesn't make me any less sorry for almost killing you.
I'd like to think not. But we can move on.
Sounds good to me. If anything happens later,
Tristan,
I just don't want for us to end on a bad note. Just like old times?
just like old times.
Тут ничего не происходит и ничего нет. Точнее, что-то происходит, но неважное для нас. Еще кусочек лора. И еще кусочек лора. А здесь что? Здесь все еще ничего. Интересно, мы хоть что-нибудь пропустили в тех улицах, на которые не зашли? Мы достигли новой главы. Что же?
Finished what?
Sir!
What are you... Oh, after all this time...
It's all right, brother.
It's got all the...
And then...
By the ages.
You...
In all my life, I've never seen...
I'm so glad you like it, sir.
Thank you.
No, sir. Thanks.
The man we brought around in our coach before you,
Almost made good.
sir. We know...
The past few days we've...
Because you are.
Такс. Все чернила. Одна гравировка осталась. Ладно. Я думаю, что здесь мы сделаем паузу. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем доброй ночи. Пока-пока.